Morning. So we're up and sorted. We've not had his breakfast yet. As discussed in the last vlog, we're going to have his breakfast round at the Harry Potter Viaduct. So we're going to head off over there now. We're way behind schedule. You know how some mornings you can seem to just pack up the van and get off really easy. Well, and then some other days it's the complete opposite. Well, today is one of the opposites. Just seems to take forever. Must be because in his head we know we're going home. So we're nearly packed up. The weather was absolutely pish yesterday, but it is loads better today. So I'm going to stick the drone up for you guys just to show you this bay in Glenbrittle and this awesome little fantastic campsite. Definitely worth checking out if you're down in this area from the ferry pools. We did really want a wild camp again, as we were discussing yesterday, but it just really suited our needs because it was right close. It was really close to the ferry pools. Was absolutely freezing. It was getting late, and we knew this was here. Straight down, dump the van, pay his money, straight in the shower, and got his monkfish curry on. If you've not seen any of the previous episodes, make sure you check them all out. This is day 6. Yeah, boy, let's get on the road again.
We are off to the Harry Potter Bridge this morning. We were supposed to get there for 10 o'clock to apparently see the train come through, but we're only just leaving. It's 10:46.
You just didn't get away this morning at all, did we? Just like took forever just to get packed up. Some mornings you do it really fast, as I was saying before, but today... Anyway, we're moving. Back on the road again.
I've got from the coffee shop a cappuccino, black Americano, a toffee apple muffin and a blueberry muffin. So I bought one of each, and then the man in the shop said, oh, them toffee apple muffins are amazing. That's what I'm not telling Brenda, you can have the blueberry one.
Just pulled into a co-op fuel station, just going to top up again. This is fuel stop number 3. About half a tank, but every now and again when I see one, when it gets around about half, I'm just banging it in. So I've never had to worry at all once getting low on this trip. And I've just noticed some of my tyres seem to have dropped a bit of pressure, seem a bit low on that campsite. I'm not sure if it's just how I've parked up, so I'm just going to get some air and just check all my tyre pressures again. Because especially this one, it's not really low, so I'm hoping we've not got a slow. So I've put 40 in each, and I'll check them later on when we've done a few more miles, probably later on this evening if we pass another garage. But back on the road, let's go. These tight passing roads, just up front ferry pools, are really busy today, and there's cars everywhere trying to pass, and it's just driving me nuts.
Someone's popped the tyre though, haven't they?
Somebody's popped the tyre, so they can't go anywhere. So instead of like, because somebody's coming out of a lay-by up there, waiting for oncoming traffic to come through, he thought, well, I'm coming through. And didn't wait for anybody else and just absolutely jammed it up. What an absolute melt. And then you've got people that shouldn't be on the road who can't judge the width of the car. It's like you've got like, you can get a Trent bus through it. Melts. Anyway, rant over. We're back on the road again. Harry Potter Bridge, let's go.
Have you got your epicness back today?
Oh, I've got my epicness back. After swimming in that ferry pools, I feel revitalised. I feel reborn.
Oh God, no. No one would want to rebirth you, Ben. Wow. Oh, the potholes yesterday started to make me feel nauseous. It was like being on a boat, sort of like this. We just sort of get out of the ferry pools now. They're just horrendous, aren't they, friend?
So bad. Like, that's what everybody were queuing up for. Like, ridiculous. Look at this.
We've been on this road, well, it took us a while to get out.
10, 15 minutes?
Yeah, nearly 20 minutes, but not because of the distance. Just because the roads are horrendous. Yesterday, because the weather was horrible, we sort of sailed in and we had a lot of the middle of the road to ourselves. We've passed two women. They've got just like little cars, haven't they? Like Corsas or... what else was the other one we just passed?
Like an I-Go type thing.
Yeah, like the smaller cars. And they both completely popped the tyres because as the roads aren't so bad in the middle or you can avoid the potholes, when the roads are this busy, you can't help it. You can't help but sort of dip in them. Because that's two people in, what, 8 or 10 minutes? Both
Yeah.
pop the little tyres, feel dead sorry for him. But not that sorry that Brent will help him because we've got places to go.
I'd love to, you know I would. I'd love to stop and help. Well, that's two people, so that would be most, you know, what? By the time you've faffed about, putting spares on around traffic, maybe 2 hours, an hour each. And it's his last day when we've got to get going, so.
And I, one, don't want to break my nails, and two, married Brent because I can't do that sort of thing. We was just driving back and then we've passed what looks like a really cute little distillery. So just going to pop in. We're not going to have a drink or anything. Probably won't buy anything to have a quick look.
You prefer the smaller ones, don't you?
Well, that's what I want to do. On my list thing to do, I fancy, because you've seen some on like Instagram or on like Facebook, and there's some just really cute, almost shed type distilleries, which this isn't. It looks absolutely stunning. I really fancied finding some like
Small.
little old farmer in the middle of nowhere brewing something up.
Oh, blessed with much better weather today. Yesterday was horrendous, as you've seen in yesterday's vlog, last week's vlog, in the last vlog. Wow. But the sun is shining, a little bit of a nice cool breeze, but it's quite very mild to be honest. Let's go and check this distillery out. Some nice castle ruins in the background. We need to do the NC500, but just distilleries. Just distillery stops, what do you reckon? I'd love to do that if we have more time next time. When we do if we do the NC500 again, we're just gonna literally see how many distilleries we can get to along the way around. That'd be epic. Just a quick stop. We just popped in here just to break the journey up just as we were passing. No whiskey tasting today, unfortunately. Too much driving. How nice is that? I don't know if it's just for show or it's actually doing something. Right, let's get back on the road. Right, Lily?
Yep.
I love that hoodie.
Bit bright, innit?
It's a summer hoodie, but it's sun shining. So, we came over to the Isle of Skye on the bridge, and then obviously we tried to get on Kilt Rock, and then we've gone down to the distillery, and then the ferry pools, and then Glenbrittle Beach. And we've just put the sat nav in, not really thought anything of it, just following this, calling to that distillery, and I've just looked down at the sat nav, and it come up with a ferry sign saying ferry in 200 yards. Never even thought of it. I'm like, oh no, I thought we were going the other way. So it looks like we're getting ferry back across. I think it's 17 quid. So Luann's just nipped in there, and yeah, just something different, not expecting it. So, bit of a laugh. Never even planned on coming across this way, but never mind, we're doing it now. So this has been a little bit of an experience. Drive on ferry at Isle of Skye, back to mainland Scotland. Sorted, boss?
Yep.
How much was it?
£17 5p.
Awesome. You weren't expecting a ferry, were we?
No.
That's a bit nervous. Because when we go on the cruises... she likes boats and stuff, as you know, because we've got Bella Rose. But when she goes on cruise ships and that, she always takes she gets seasick, so she takes seasickness tablets and stops it. But this will be fine. She's like, I ain't got my tablets. But it looks absolutely flat as a pancake out there. I'm sure she'll be fine. I'm looking forward to this now. You?
No.
We're on board the ferry. Yes! I'm actually buzzing for this now, we've gone, unexpectedly. I'm glad the weather's better today for us getting on here than yesterday.
Horrible yesterday.
Can you imagine if you stood up on here yesterday?
There is a seats inside.
Is it? Oh, I didn't see them. There were seats inside as well then, so that wouldn't have been so bad. I think it's about half an hour crossing.
40 minutes.
5 minutes? Yeah, boy. Nice little treat. Boat ride. Quite nice, this. Yeah. Nice little treat.
I like this sort of a boat. I don't like them ferries we've got to go onto to Europe ferries.
No, you're not looking forward to that, are you?
No, but I'll have seasickness tablets, lots of boxes.
No, this is nice. This is just like when we were, what do you call it, going Gran Canaria around, what's that little port called?
20 minutes later.
When we're going up,
Yes, I know, but I can't think
know,
of
I've
it.
got it, it's come to me head. I'll cut that bit out. So we're going on the water taxi here at Gran Canaria round to Port de Morgan. Yeah. The little Venice, just like that this is. Awesome.